Hello, and welcome to another episode on Basic Excel. Today we're going to work on these, and a couple of these up here, because they're not on the ribbon, so they do not follow the particular pattern. So I wanted to go through a few things up here and other places, just so we can be a little more familiar with the usage of Microsoft Excel. Okay, so what do these do? Okay, normally if you hover over them, they'll tell you what they do. Say this, sorry, it's still in Arabic. This is my work. As you see, even though we wrote this in cell A, this is my work, it goes over, spill over into cell B1. Okay? What you can do is you can make this longer or stretch it out so you can write more things in here than what will fit, and you can keep writing and writing, and you can keep stretching this out. But in some cases you don't want to do that because you'll obviously run out of room. What you can do is, if the cell is like this, you can wrap the text. This is what wrapping does. Wrapping will it'll stretch it to the bottom, okay, instead of stretching it off to the side. And you can adjust this until it fits just the way you want it. Okay, maybe you don't want it to have about 5 words, maybe you only want to have about 3. Okay, so now it's about 3 words deep, but you don't want fit to be all by itself, so stretch it out just a little bit more. Okay, and resize it. Okay, that is the benefit of using the wrap tool. But now that you have it that way, you can also use align to help you adjust it to the way you would like it to be. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So this is more formatting tools to help you. Okay, so now that we're done with that, let's look at the merge and center. So say you're working with these 2 cells here, or actually let's do 12. Okay, and you just want to say months of the year. Okay, Jan, Feb. Oh, and this is a nice little tidbit. Excel can predict what you're going to do, because you have January, February, then it'll be March, April, May. It will predict April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, and then it'll start again. Okay, so this is months of the year. Okay, I could take this and just put it somewhere in the center-ish. Okay, or you can put it here. Alright, but there's an easier way to do this, because this cell is never going to be edited again. This is what I would do. I would merge these cells. Okay, months of the year. Okay, and you can use alignment to make it left, center, or right aligned. Okay, or you can even use what we were doing before. Okay, but now Excel will treat A1 through L1 all as one cell. Okay, even though these are all separate down here, but this is now only one cell. Okay, this is how you use the merge and center. Okay, it centered the information to the center. Merge across. Let's see what it has to say about merge across, if it has anything to say at all. Nope, doesn't have anything to say. So let's try merge across and see what it does. Okay. So basically what it did is it just merged the cell. Okay. It didn't center it. See? This one, when you merged it, it's centered. Okay, let's try, let's try merging this with merge and center. I unmerged it. Now merge and center, it'll put it right in the center. Say you want to be able to use these cells individually. Okay, right now this is merged and center. If I click on it again, it will unmerge these cells, or it'll merge them again. Okay, so you don't have to only merge them to the right or left, you can merge them top to bottom. Okay, so now these are all one cell. Okay, and you don't have to do either just top or bottom, you can also do groups of columns and cells. Okay, so now all of these are considered one giant cell. And you can just use unmerged cells, or you can click on the same one again and it will unmerge it. But if you don't know which type you had used, you can go in here and you can do unmerged cells. Okay, so that took a lot longer than I thought it would. So in the next episode I'm going to go and talk about these and some of these. Okay, but I had shown you before that you can rename these and you can move them around, but you can also delete, you can copy. So I was working on sheet 2 and I want to create a copy. Now I have two sheets that are identical. Just have to make sure the names don't stay as they are. We'll just call this sheet 1 because we had deleted sheet 1 before. Okay, and that's an option. You can also, if you want, make a new book. Okay, so say I want to create a copy and make a new book at the same time. Okay, now we have book 1 and book 2. Book 1 is the original. Book 2 is the one we just created with sheet 2. Okay. Alright, and we can work between book 1 and book 2. Right now we're in book 2. So we don't want to mess anything around in there. Okay. We didn't make any code in this sheet, so we don't have anything to do. We can protect sheets. So select unlock cells, lock cells, format cells. We'll learn about this in the future because some of these rely on things we haven't done yet, like insert hyperlinks and so on, and deleted columns. So it's better we leave this to the future when we've actually gone and done some of these things in the future. Okay, let's make some of these. What you can do is you can actually hide a cell, sheet. So see, that sheet disappeared, but it's actually still there. You just want to unhide it. Okay, so say you want to give something to someone to look at, like it's still on your computer, but you let them look at your computer. You can hide the sheet, or if you're doing a presentation and you had named these in a lot of different names that you don't want other people to see, or you don't want to let them know what you've got already. Like you have the months of the year, but you only want to show, today is March, so you only want to show the first 3. You don't want to show that you have already started working on the others. You can hide that so people don't see where you've reached so far. Yeah, it's up to you. But I just wanted to let you know that that feature is there. Okay? Next time we'll work on some of these up here. Okay? Have a great day and take care.